Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
I am dying to watch this episode.
I know.
We have a lot to talk about before we start.
Yeah, we've been talking.
So bear with us.
Yeah.
I went back and rewatched the last... I rewatched the last, whatever was it, 4 episodes, the first 4 we watched. I rewatched them all once. The most recent one I rewatched a couple times. And there was so much shit that you pick up on a rewatch. It's crazy. One of the things we obviously we've talked about it already, but like, basically, I think my original theory a couple episodes ago about Zeke being like, I don't necessarily think he's been a mole this whole time, but I think for sure right now part of his plan is in cahoots with Aaron. And I have my reasoning because the glove. Nobody else talks about baseball.
I know, and the Beast is specific.
And we just rewatched that scene too.
He's known for his throwing ability. That's what he's designed for.
And he's talked about like baseball numerous times. And he's the only one. And Aaron said he got it from his family when he was talking to Falco. He's the only family he's got, like real family.
That's true too.
I just don't know like to what extent. I think for sure, and then at the end of the last one, when Reiner's being led by Falco to talk to Aaron, Zeke even says to me, he goes, "Oh no, you shouldn't start for a while. You should have plenty of time." Like I think he knows that he's going to talk to Aaron.
It definitely seemed like Zeke.
And
he just like too nonchalantly allowed him to go, like no questions asked.
And remember 2 episodes ago when they were in that planning room, just only the Titans, and they were talking, and like Zeke like kind of knew that the room was being tapped, so he said, even the one guy they were tapping him was like, "Oh, I don't like that one thing he said," and he was like, "Not in this room."
Yeah.
Because I don't know, we don't know who he was saying that to though, right? It made it seem like Reiner, but I don't think it was. I don't think Reiner is in the know at all of what Zeke's doing. I think only Zeke is.
No, based on Reiner's reaction when he saw Aaron, for sure he doesn't.
Yeah, no.
No. The only I think that like after rewatching what we just rewatched before this, and like talking about it with you, I don't think that's a crazy idea, like theory, but
well, like I said, I don't know what I'm not saying like
because
they have this whole like thing planned out for the future. I'm just saying I think they have been, and that's who Aaron's been sending the letters to. I think every time Falco has been doing these things he's made it seem like he's been giving him all these letters like for a couple days now. Like it wasn't just like 1 or 2 that we saw Falco to drop off. So I'm thinking
who was he having him brought to, or it's just that because they LD and mail.
He said they were. Yeah, he didn't. They would have questioned. They would have went through it if they knew it was LD and mail. So Falco went out, was able to get out because he has the different, because he's an honorary Marleyan. So he's able to get out and dump it in the regular so nobody even looks at it. So I think he's been sending that, like Zeke's probably been getting those. They've been corresponding maybe.
But, so Aaron's he stays in that hospital, you think, at all times?
To keep up the appearance, I would imagine.
But that hospital's in, like, Marley area or in the internment camps, you think?
I think
probably in the internment camp. Right?
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
So shouldn't him and Zeke both be there?
What do you mean?
Isn't Zeke also in the internment camp? So he wouldn't need to like go out to send him letters.
Well, maybe I think he meant like he needs him to.
I think he's sending him back to whoever, Haji, whoever's in charge.
Well, that's what he initially said. Claimed that he was sending him back to work to his home.
Right. I think that's what he's giving. I'm
sure some of those were that, but I think the fact that he was talking to Falco on the bench about like thanking him for delivering the letters for him, and then Falco, I don't know if it was right after, but it was that same scene. Falco asks him, "Oh, where is that your glove? Like, did your family send it to you?" And Aaron's like,
"Yeah,
like
the time in the hospital."
He like chuckles real quick and then like laughs and like looks at it, whatever. But
I definitely like see where you're going with that, and like obviously we know the show is so fucking crazy that anything's
like I said,
possible.
I just don't know to what extent.
Right.
That I can't figure out.
But my other issue with that is like, how do you go from a full-blown war invasion on the island to then helping them?
You know
what I mean?
What I said to you earlier before we started was we have a lot to learn of what Aaron. I think Aaron
has done so much.
Either done so much or also that plus I think he's learned a lot.
Yeah, you can just tell like looking at him.
Yeah, he looks way
too calm.
Yeah, like whatever he learned, I think, or did, I'm sure is going to affect. He probably relayed that information possibly to Zeke, and Zeke was like, "Oh shit!" Like, all right, maybe. That's
what I was thinking. I was thinking like this could end in like.
Oh yeah, I wonder if
Aaron and the Titans slaughtering the Marley, like all of the Marley.
Remember when I said a couple episodes back, I said like I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron does something where we're gonna be like, oh, I get it, but yikes, you know, I just because I mean in this world in these situations like you almost I hate to say but I don't know because and then I think we briefly talked about it last episode, but like. They even hint at like all the other nations, because we obviously met the Mideast, like all these other nations that we're starting to like meet. They all despise them even more so than the Marleyans because like it's just been they've also been dealing with this for however long, you know.
Well, they've been dealing with the Marley controlling them for all that long,
and
you know
probably before that from both, you know. Those people were around then too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, but regardless, like even if they say they. Hypothetically, say Aaron wipes out the Marleyans.
Right, they're going to still want to wipe out them. That's what I'm saying. I see this ending in just one original Titan again.
It goes back to, like, is there any way to undo that? Like, again, even if you undid it, it doesn't matter. Because no one would ever believe you. You know?
What do you mean?
Like, if you can undo the
curse.
The curse of this Titan gene, like, where there's just... Once they undo it, there's no one can turn into a Titan.
Oh, they'd still kill you, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're still no one would.
No.
It's a real problem.
Yep.
And we don't know. I'm super excited to see what Willie's. Though I'm 100%
I just
positive.
See Warhammer.
Well, that too. We don't know who it is yet. I'm curious.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, they want like they
it's
show
too
us
obvious
him
to be him
because they want us to think it's him, but it could be like somebody pops in at Warhammer could come running in like and blindside somebody.
Remember how many kids he had too? He had there was 2 twin girls. There was like 1 or 2 boys, I think. Then there was a couple old people there.
Yeah, it could have been.
He had a big family, so it could have been anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But that was his whole point when he said that. He was like, "You don't know who has it." That's the whole point.
So you have to respect all of us.
But so, I think this episode is going to be crazy because we're going to learn not only what Reiner and Aaron are talking about, but we're going to learn, I think, what Aaron's plan is, obviously, which is what they're going to talk about. But we're also going to learn what Willie's plan is. Is it going to be wipe out the LD, like completely, like annihilate them completely?
Yeah, because his conversation with Magath, is that his name?
Yeah.
Did seem like they were going to have to wipe out everybody in the government,
military, or whatever.
He was taking over the military.
That's the scene we rewatched that scene too, where they're talking in code, almost like talking about like making it seem
rats and stuff.
Yeah, right.
I think that
he gave him control
that
of the
plays
army,
into your theory of like Zeke. You know, if it's not Zeke, then it's somebody. You know.
Well, they made it seem like he was talking about the actual Marleyans, not the Eldians. Problem per se, maybe, I don't know, but maybe Zeke was on that because we don't know what he handed him to, like what information he gave him.
If it was just the Eldians, you're not bringing in him because they're the ones that are allowing them to have the
well, no one's really bringing him in like per se. He's kind of coming in on his own because he even says in that scene at the end where he's like, no one in my family has ever had to do this, but it's time for me to take up the mantle and do it. It's like it fell upon me to do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I don't know what the hell. I'm kind of nervous to find out what it, like, is it going to be? I think it's going to be something like he's going to be the guy we're rooting against probably. Yeah. But who knows? You know, with this show.
Maybe yeah. He might be our favorite.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I can't wait anymore. Let's watch
let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't understand that. Yeah, poor Falco's like caught in the middle of this. Oh boy.
Why would he think that was impossible?
I think he's just saying it metaphorically.
Like, just like, how
I don't.
could
Where
you
do
be
we?
here?
Well, like,
Like,
where do we even
I'm
start?
shocked.
yeah. And he said from the other side, he's like, where do I even start? You know, like, I think that's what he was. I feel bad for Falco. He's like, he was all
Right in the
gung
middle
ho,
of it.
like,
Yeah,
for both of them.
it stinks when they
I
use
think
like
all
a
these
kid,
kids
but
are
like
bad.
not like in a bad way, but like they use them to like do something.
I meant to bring it up earlier. But my ongoing theory with Reiner is I think they're showing how close he is to all these kids, and they keep showing how he's like. I think he's gonna just kind of go on do his own thing and just try to
Henry tried
protect.
to kill himself.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and just stick around to protect these kids because he even said it. He goes, "I have these kids to watch after."
Maybe. You think Aaron's Titan hair is also longer?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Another Eastern clan. Yeah.
ここはいい席だろう。ステージの喧騒がよく聞こえる。この上の建物は普通の住居だ。
You think at some point these two are? They made it seem like they're underneath this. It's behind the stage, but it's like they're just gonna like two titans are just gonna explode through the stage.
ここのでは僕が先に戻ってますね。いや、ファルコン。お前もここで話を聞くんだ。
Poor kid. All these kids are gonna get caught up in it, I think.
He needs to learn.
言う通り。きっと娘さんも立派に。
死んでねえよ。
MIA.
生きてる。帰ってくると約束したんだ。
That's fun. I hope she does get back.
So do I.
それに
The
各
whole
国に対して
backbone of the
利益
military.
の数々。
Gonna kill them all.
I think they might.
新聞社が全部ってところか。
The tension in the room. It's giving me anxiety.
現世の人類が3度絶滅しても足りないほどの命が巨人に奪われたとされています。
You certainly got a flair for the dramatic, huh?
パラディ島に退いた王は未だに力を持ったまま世界を踏み潰せるだけの幾千万もの巨人があの島に控えています。
You think that's true?
No one knows. Yeah, we don't know. Can Aaron control those maybe inside the wall?
巨人学会は
イエーガーはそのまま正門に行け。
Oh
二人
boy.
はこっちだ。
This is very. I don't know who's doing what. You know.
あなたをどこかで見たことがある気がする。どこの所属？
西の楽和基地だが、招集を受け参加している。
いや
You think it's one of Aaron's people?
を共にする彼らとは絆が大事でね。
今その絆に
I think they're all
That's
over
why
the
she
place.
notices them?
マガト隊長はどこに
I don't know who that was.
Two Titans.
Yep.
Aaron's got Reiner.
クルーガー様古い友人じゃないのか
No.
Poor
But
bastard.
yes.
Yeah.
あの戦争を終結させ世界を救ったのはフリッツ王なのです。
That's what we figured,
彼
right?
は始祖の巨人を継承すると同時にタイバー家と画策し一人のマーレ人を英雄と称し活躍させます。
Jesus Christ, really?
兵ロス
Oh my god.
そしてできるカール・フリッツの平和を願う心なのです。彼の目的は平和です。
What a thing to tell all these people, you know?
本当に壁の王が世界を侵略することがないならパラディ島脅威論とは何だったのか
Right.
Idiots. You know? Nobody ever questioned that?
一族の安泰
予備隊を動員し捜索しろ了解始まったか
Oh boy.
この壁はおよそ幾千万もの超大型巨人で作られており
Of
盾と盾として
colossal.
平和を守ってきました。
Yeah, they're all huge.
しかし近年
They're all at least 50 meters because isn't that how big the wall is?
平和への反逆者
Yeah.
エレン・イエーガー
家族宛ての手紙じゃなかったが仲間には届いた俺は悪者だ
Yeah.
世界を滅ぼしちまうかもしれないだが俺にもお前たちが悪者に見えた
He might look at it as that he has no choice.
壁が世界を救うためだったら
Just like he doesn't
それ
now.
は仕方ないよな
Same thing.
あの時言ってたよな お前らができるだけ苦しんで死ぬように努力するって。
I think he is.
海を渡って敵と同じ屋根の下で敵と同じ飯を食った。
Just like Reiner did with them.
ライナー、お前と同じだよ。
That's what we've been saying.
もちろん向かって二人を無理やり説得して作戦を続行させたんだ。
It's all his guilt, you know?
俺は英雄になりたかった。誰かに尊敬されたかった。
This has been bothering him for a long
Oh
time.
yeah.
私は死にたくありません。それは私がこの世に生まれてきてしまったからです。
That line, that's
我々は
a familiar line.
人種も異なる。
やっぱり俺はお前と
This whole episode, it's like making me like nervous to what's gonna happen.
進み続ける。敵を駆逐するまで。
Oh boy.
My man.
Oh boy.
This is cool as hell.
Yeah, he's gonna save Falco. Oh my god.
Killed everybody.
Oh yeah, he had no idea. And he's extra ripped.
Shredded.
And yes, his hair is longer, my friend. Oh shit, is that Willie?
I think so.
He's like midair.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of blood. Oh!
Gotcha.
Oh! I knew. I literally just said it like 30 seconds before in that scene where I'm like, this whole episode's making me nervous because I know something's going to go down and it's probably going to be, I know it's going to be at the end. And then I got caught up and I missed. Didn't see it coming.
Wow.
It's like, you know, I spend all this time going back, rewatching all these episodes, trying to figure everything out. And every episode, it just gets harder to figure out. Because now I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this one like 5 times.
I'm not behind you on the Zeke theory prior to this episode anymore.
Why? You saw him for a second. And he was being led away.
Aaron's not. He just said, I destroy all my enemies. He's not.
Why was he split from...
Reiner.
No. Zeke was with Cart and... who else was she with? Was it the Jaw one? Yeah, I think it was those two. The ones that fell down into the thing.
No, that was Gene.
No, who fell down though?
Yeah, I'm saying, but Gene led them there.
Well, if that,
Zeke wasn't
I don't
with them.
I don't know if that was Gene by the way, because when they zoomed in on his face towards the end, it didn't
Or
look like
whoever.
him.
We thought it was Gene.
No, I know, but I'm saying the two people that fell in,
Yeah.
they were with Zeke, and Zeke got pulled away separately, and then those two went and got captured.
Oh, yeah.
So Aaron's group pulled him away separately. And then we didn't see him after that, so who knows?
Or they have him.
Well, I'm assuming, yeah, they do. Oh, this is crazy.
And he killed all those people.
And did you notice, I'm pretty sure, I think I said it during the episode, but I could see Reiner going down the path of just...
Is Reiner dead?
No, well, so when he realized it, he was clearly turning to jump over Falco, I think. So I think what he's doing is, he's turning, he's going to go into Titan mode himself maybe and jump over and try to protect him. There's no way he died like that.
No, I don't think so, but...
If he hadn't turned like that, I'd be a little worried, but the fact that he turned and saw Falco and like just lunged and then they cut the scene.
Falco's the one I feel sorry for.
Oh my dude, that whole episode they were harping on him like realizing everything and it was making it hard to watch. That was ridiculous. Because you knew it was coming too, but it was the progression of him learning it in steps and then all of a sudden realizing all at once. And then Aaron just being like, sorry dude, I needed help.
That's it.
So like where
I'm just like you, Reiner. I'm here to save the world, and that's to wipe all of you out.
What I'm thinking now is Aaron's plan is exactly what he said it is, and it's I'm probably going to wipe everybody else out except for Eldians, essentially.
No, those were all Eldians that he just killed.
No,
he said that was a housing. That was like a housing.
Why would he just kill everybody then? That makes no sense.
He's destroying them all. They're all his enemies.
No, because why would all of his own... Why would, like, Mikasa and Armin and Hanji and Levi, why would they all go along with him just murdering everybody for no reason?
Who knows what he learned? We already know how awful... That whole first half of that speech from Tybor was... it was enough for me. The Marleys need to go.
When he was saying it, I was buying into it 100%. But when he started saying like, once he revealed that it was Aaron, the problem is Aaron, which I kind of had. I think
Not that part. I mean, like the real, like the story of everything, like how everything happened, and like the real story of how everything happened. When he said when they inherit the Warhammer, they get the memories, and then he went on like the real story of how King Fritz saved everybody, Marley, like they did all that.
I'm just wondering. That does make it seem like him, but I still think they're making it obvious. And I think, because think about it, if one of his, just hypothetically, if one of his kids became the Warhammer Titan, and they obviously get the memories, he could simply ask what the memories are, and the kid could tell him what the memories are. So he didn't literally have to have the memory, like, himself.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I know. It's still not proving that he's the Warhammer. I'm just saying.
But I feel like they're like trying to double down on making it seem like it's him by saying that in a way. But like what I was saying though,
We'll find out right now because it looks like Aaron's about to bite him in half or something. Who knows?
Yeah, right. So like when he said like his goal now is that we have to wipe, like that's the solution is to wipe Aaron, is to kill Aaron. And it's like I think I just get the feeling like the way he's saying it that he's after the founding Titans' power secretly and not telling anybody about that, or he thinks maybe if he kills Aaron permanently, not even eat him, but kills him permanently somehow, then somehow that'll wipe it out. I don't know.
I actually believe his story that
It very well could be true.
I think it's 100% true.
I think and it makes sense.
He just flipped on like that. I kind of understand his concern from his point of view. Like we had a deal worked out, and like you made a vow so that like it'll always work out like that. Like they'll never leave that island because you'll never wage a war.
Right.
But now that somebody else has it, there is the potential that he could do it. Like because they don't know that he can't control the full power. I don't think.
So I don't think. Yeah, I get that. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Aaron though. I don't think he literally means he's going to kill everyone. I think maybe what he's saying is like in order for Eldians to ever truly be free, is to wipe out everyone but Eldians. Because
who are you talking about, Aaron?
Yeah, I think that's kind of. I'm guessing maybe that's what his plan is, and throughout whatever he's learned or whatnot. Like he's just like look at it this way: if we don't say we kill the Marlians, we kill everyone. But
unless that wasn't in the internment camp, and that was like that place that they built, like maybe I bet it wasn't.
Well,
maybe they were Marlians.
Yeah, and that building he was in, we don't know what building. There couldn't have been. There might not have been anybody in that.
But
I don't think he necessarily killed a lot of people yet.
No, he definitely killed a lot of people. He explained in that housing place that it was filled with people waiting for the curtains to go up.
Right.
Yeah. He said above us is these, and that's when it went straight up, and that's where he came through.
Can you go back to that scene real quick? Because I do remember that was the one scene we were talking about something. I missed what he said. Because I don't want to, like, misspeak.
The building above us is all housing. You see people in the windows. Full of people waiting for the curtains to rise. It might be Eldians.
Yeah, but they're all the Eldians that hate Aaron's Eldians. This is the problem. That's what I mean. There's no good or bad. It's impossible to say one person is doing everything perfectly.
Now I'm thinking that the internment camp are actually not to hate the people in the walls. Well, I guess to hate them, but they were left there, and then the Marley were put in charge, and like.
But they know that's not true now. Well, according to what Willie said.
No, it is true.
No, he said he took as many as he... Yeah, but he didn't, like, purposely leave them.
I know, but... Like, you're in charge. He left the Marley in charge. Like, he went... They created this thing so that the Marley would gain the power. So, and then you left them...
Because Willie said he struck a deal, or his family struck a deal with them, right?
Right. Yeah. So now you're allowing the Marley to... oppress them the way that they're doing, like that's on you.
Well,
for allowing it, shame on Willie and King Fritz for that.
Well, not really Willie, because Willie's actually trying to do something about it. Maybe.
Well, now, like not this one, but his family line.
Yeah, but again, I think there's more to what he's. I think he's because we need to know why, more specifically, why he A, what made him have this realization, and B,
Because it's awful.
what?
What happened?
No, I'm saying what made him come to the realization that the way to fix this is to kill Aaron. Like, what made him come to that conclusion?
Because they need to gain control of. They want to regain control of the founding Titans so that they can control the Titans in the walls, and Aaron can't release them to wipe out the world. I guess we knew they were big, but I didn't think that like all 10 million of them were colossal.
You know what? No, I was about to say, well, maybe I'm kind of leaning towards Willie's side, but
No, I'm not.
I just thought about it again because I thought about a line he said. He goes, "I hate all Eldians. They should all die. I would like to wipe them out just as much as you would." So fuck him because, like, that you are an Eldian, you hypocrite. Like,
Yeah, these guys,
This whole
in my opinion, the internment camp are worse.
Yes.
Because of how they're being treated and how they've always been treated, and like they're still. Instead of putting the blame on the people that are doing it to them, like they're putting it on the blame of the people in the island,
Right.
Like, which
now they know.
I mean, is the full blame is not on them because they are
No.
aware of the oppression and like they are allowing it to happen, but it's the ones doing it
Of course.
that like you stop that, you stop everything because they're not leaving. He's not leaving the island to come back and to like oppress you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he's coming there to either
Wipe out everybody.
make you join his side or wipe you out.
He just
you know?
he just wants to live in peace.
And
But
so I'm telling you, how did obviously I think we're gonna obviously learn probably after. I would say after the next. I think the next one's gonna be the big. There's gonna be a battle,
I think
Like
he's gonna
always.
kill everybody there. Yeah,
and then there's gonna be
because they already had
the follow up episodes where
How many did they? If they also got Zeke, they have 3 Titans, right?
they don't have any left, right? Aaron has Reiner. Aaron has Zeke, Cart, Jaw, and who else? I think that's it, right? Besides the Warhammer. That's the thing. The Warhammer's coming out
Yeah.
the next episode.
Yep.
Ugh.
But I also don't like. Aaron has to be aware of that. No.
Well, that's what I was just getting to. So, how did he learn all this information?
Well, it could have been in those journals. There was 3 books worth.
Well, no. Yeah, I'm sure he learned some of it, but I'm talking about, like, he clearly knew that Willie was planning. Like, obviously, he's been there for a little while.
He's been there a while.
But I think somebody's been feeding. I'm telling you, I still think it's Zeke. I think Zeke's been feeding him information.
It does to me. Also, I could see like it does. Yeah, I know. I said when it ended that match, but
you know
you
Zeke
know
has
what?
a different point of view than the Marlians do. You know damn well that if whatever Aaron learned and told to convince Zeke to go along with this, potentially, that's what we're guessing, at least I am, that he would have to have like certain information, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This whole show is just a mind fuck.
I don't know, man. I really love that. It's like fucked up, and I feel bad, but like I'm actually like happy that Aaron's going this route. Fuck them.
Well, yes and no.
For at this point in time, you know what I mean? Like, what if we learn more? Like, I could like change my mind, but like right now, from everything that I know, I 100% agree with Aaron doing whatever he's doing.
So yeah, I mostly agree, but at the same time,
except for Falco.
This is
I
why
wish you didn't do that to Falco.
Yeah. Well, and all the, even though they might be jerks, they're still innocent up in that whole building.
Yeah.
You know, like so, like, but that's my point. Like, what did Aaron learn do to convince people like Levi, Armin, who's usually very level-headed, to go along, and Hanji, to go along with, and Historia, the sweetest person alive. Like, how did he convince all these people, which it seems like he did, to go along with this plan?
He's gonna save the world somehow.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the next one we're gonna get, like we said, we're gonna get the big battle.
We
Then
need
after
to
that,
hear,
we're gonna go back
to find out Aaron's whole plan.
I hope we go right back to like them walking off the beach, like,
Me too.
because I want to know
Aaron
everything.
standing in the water and just be like,
I know what
we
we're
need
doing.
to do something.
Yeah. And then you could skip ahead a year and show me what they've.
How they've advanced.
No, yeah, but I do think we're gonna get at least an episode or I mean, at least 2 episodes of catch up on that time. We have to, because in order, like, they just drop Aaron in while we're getting all this stuff from the Marleys, and then boom, he's shot out of a cannon like this, literally. And now we're gonna have this big battle probably. So we don't have any reasoning.
Or it's just gonna be a quick wipeout and gone, just like they did when they got to the walls. He's on a revenge kick, dude. You don't know what he's up to.
First of all, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, because like we said, the Warhammer Titan's coming out, and there's no way the first time it comes out it's gonna get his ass kicked like that. That's not gonna happen.
No.
If it does, I'm gonna be highly disappointed.
The plan might be to draw out to see what else they have, and then then like abort. You know what I mean? Who knows?
And we don't even know how long like they've been
there
getting information. I got to imagine well over probably a year or 2. Like, I don't mean specifically how long Aaron's been there. I mean, like, how long have they... We don't know how many people they've been sending there. If that was Gene, for sure, in the first episode.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We have so much shit we have to learn from that side of the story. It's crazy.
Yep. Just got really fucking awesomely interesting.
My stomach is, like... It's just starting to calm down now. Yeah. Like, that whole time, I had, like, that nervous feeling in my stomach.
Yeah, I loved it, too.
And, like, all my muscles were tense, because I was just like, I hate this. And then sure as
so
shit.
Awesome.
Sure as shit. I just love how I wonder if the blue eyes is supposed to represent anything. Because they work, green, right? When he was, like, really fired and focused. Too. Yeah. And our Reiner's were, too, as well, I believe. At one point, remember? His eyes changed.
It's crazy how much control Aaron has. He cut his hand
that's what I'm
how
saying.
long before
his leg
he transforms.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that I was just about, because I was about to ask you, what was the deal with his hand cut? And then I just realized what you're saying is how he cut it. Because I just
must be able to hold like the blood apart or whatever the fuck the activation
and how did he keep his leg? He was just like, all right, time to grow back. Away. We joked about it a couple episodes ago. I was like, imagine if he just kept cutting it off, and I was like...
But if he could control it, he would only have to cut it off the one time.
You're right. That's ridiculous.
Aaron's going to be insane.
I think we may get like at least 4, just like we got in this arc. We got the Marley arc. I think we're gonna get we're gonna have an Aaron arc like that side.
You know we're gonna.
I miss those guys.
I can't wait for it.
Think about it, we haven't seen
I want to see Mikasa.
Any of them in forever. Damn it. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.